I'm Monique, your land, ranch, and equestrian specialist here in Southern Florida. If your land, ranch, or equestrian property didn't sell, the issue was likely not demand. It was strategy. So let's break it down clearly. When complex properties expire, most of the time I see 3 different breakdowns. First is agent strategy, the misalignment of your property with the right buyer. The property was treated like a standard residential real estate transaction. They threw more photos at it, maybe a little bit more MLS exposure, and a brochure, but no clear definition of the ideal buyer. Complex land assets require strategy before marketing. If you don't define who the real buyer is, how they evaluate value, and what their intended use is, or their financial profile, then you're just marketing broadly, essentially a spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks process. That just creates noise and it's not leveraging your property. Marketing without qualification. Exposure alone is not a strategy. I see listings blasted everywhere immediately. Social media, MLS, email campaigns, maybe they try horseproperties.net without first building a narrative around the property they're selling. Zoning, infrastructure, water, land use, operational potential. If the story is unclear from day one, buyers fill in the gaps for themselves. A training facility is not the same as a hobby farm, and a lot on the water is not the same as 600 acres in the middle of the state. And it rarely benefits the seller. Serious buyers want clarity, not hype. Pricing based on residential metrics. Another big mistake. Land is not priced per square foot like a home is. It's evaluated based on usability, improvements, income potential, access, development positioning, and buyer motivation. When pricing is disconnected from how land buyers actually think, the market responds very slowly because they're filling in the gaps for themselves, or they're just not doing it at all. And then what happens? Price reduction becomes more reactive instead of strategic. So we just follow the market down until we get there. Here's the truth. Most expired land listings weren't under-marketed. They were under-positioned. There's a difference. If your property didn't sell, the question isn't, what's wrong with the market or what's wrong with my property? The question is, was the strategy aligned with the asset? If you're open to having a conversation, I am always willing to walk you through what you need to change and how we would do things differently. Give me a shout.